You're watching the Manitoba Racing Network.
Go down on one side, speed up on the other. So it was a fun race to watch for our winner tonight, the 55 of Andy Martins. Now we've gone from the street stocks all the way to the Midwest modifieds that are here tonight. This is the largest class out of all of them this evening. Of course, all of them seeing increased car sizes. 24 cars racing. A couple more cars, we'd have an A-B main tonight. Should be fun to watch. Let's roll through the cars as they're sitting in the back stretch and talk about each one of them. In row number one, driving the 32 car tonight, that's Eric Hogland. He is on the pole. On his outside, it's a Delane driving the 00D. That's David Delane. Row two has the 4H of Grant Hall and the 88 of Paul Veer. Two drivers that could easily win this race. Row three has a newcomer. Getting in the car this evening to fill in is the 55 of Glenn Manning, filling in for Murray Cozy, who could not race tonight. On his outside, driving the number 17, it's Christopher Leake. Row number four has the 44 of Austin Hunter and the number 22 of Rick Hamill. Row five, it's the number 19, John Hatinga, and the number 3 of Jason Somack. Row 6 has the 24 car, James Wall, and the 36 of Ryan Cousins is on the outside. And row 7, we've got Nick Audette driving the 20 and Rob Gordon driving the X5 in row number 7. Tonight, driving in the 15th spot, it's number 5, Luke Lick. On his outside, it's the 10C of Cole Hogland. Row 9 has the 93 of Kaylin Cron and the 18 of Gary Unruh. While row D has the rookie Dave Kazenko driving the 4D car and the 99 of Brody Strachan. Row 11, the 44X of Devin Gordon and the 12 of Tony Casey. And row 12, the 4B Brandon Rehill and the rookie 84 Justin Lee. So they're already getting the 1 to green, so we are racing right away in this one. Of course, we started a little later tonight. Of course, they were trying to get that track as good as possible. Some of the drivers liking it. Some of the drivers, well, not a big fan, but that's going to be like that at every single track. Nobody's going to like it. Some like it tacky, some like it dry slick. So they're going to be getting the green flag here. And we are, put the pedal to the metal. We're green flag racing at Red River Co-op Speedway. Look at the slew of cars going around turn 2. Oh, we've already got a spinner. It's the 00D of David Delane. We got cars everywhere. Oh boy. Call the tin bender. We need some repairs on turn 3. Lots of cars getting banged up. A rough start to this Midwest Modified here tonight. Caution is on the 00D of David Delane. I just heard that from the ladies upstairs here in the booth. Let's take a look at how this one transpired. You can see the 00D on the far end of your screen. He cuts to the inside, tries to work his way around the 4H of Grant Hall, and just gets a piece of him. Hits the 88 of Veer, spins around, catches the 55, catches the 3 a little bit, and then does the big collision with the 36 car and the X5. One small mistake caused a little bit of destruction for just about 6 or 7 drivers. So
of our many sponsors, including Murray Cozy Trucking Limited, with 28 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated. Honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at www.murraycozytrucking.ca. video production is sponsored in part by Inferno's Bistro, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and Inferno's on Academy, Winnipeg's hottest restaurant and lounge. Check us out at infernosbistro.com and infernosonacademy.com.
Well, this is what happened that's caused the break. David Delane gets spun around, going a little hard on the 4H of Grant Hall, and that's caused a bit of a mess here at Red River Co-op Speedway. So this is a familiar sign here at Red River Co-op Speedway when it's the Midwest Modifieds. This is the clock counting down that is going to tell us when we get to 0, the next yellow flag after that will cause a green, white, checkered, which means we're down to 2 laps. It's happened the last few weeks in a row. Let's see if it happens here tonight. We've got 4 more cars than we've had in the last few weeks. So with 24 cars on the track, this could happen again. Cars now getting back in order. All the cars are off the track or pulled to the infield. So we haven't got a single lap in. Rob Como looking them over. He's waving green, so we are going. Three wide, going around turn number 2 right now. So we've got a different leader driving the 88 car right now. Paul Veert is now your leader. And dare I say it, we've got a lap in. 3 wide on the backstretch. Great race building up with the 55 car and the 22. The 22, that's Rick Hamill. And the 55 car tonight, well, we got a new driver in that one. That's Glenn Manning. Manning doing a great job with that car tonight, in replace of Murray Cozy, who could not be here this evening. Your leader, Paul Veert, going around turn number 4. Bit of a distance he's got between him and second place. That's Eric Hogland driving the 32 car. But guess what we've got, ladies and gentlemen, on turn number 1 and 2? Yellow flag. Caution looks like it's going to be on the number 17 of Christopher Leake. Let's see what we've got on our replay. Sometimes we don't get all the action. As we can see here, that 55 car, and this is where the infraction starts to occur, just a little further back. I mean, I should say ahead, as that 17 car spins out. Christopher Leake was in 4th spot in this one. So as of right now, we have 12 laps on the board, but that can sometimes change. They just haven't updated it yet. So as of right now, it says 12. We may be back up to 13. Cars are all cleared up on the track, so they're getting the cars back in order as we get ready for this restart. Paul Veert, kind of the father of this class here at Red River Co-op Speedway. I've teased him a few times about that, but he acknowledges that. He's kind of helped develop this class and get it going here at the track. Of course, there's been a lot of other drivers that have just jumped on and that bandwagon to help support it, so it's nice to see. But this was a class a few years ago that started off with 12, 13 cars on a Monday night, which was not a very popular night here to get cars out. But then it built, and they managed to get it up to 15, 16, up to 17, 18 cars some weeks on a Monday night. This year, they moved them to Thursdays, and wow, 17 cars is a small night for this class. We've had all the way up to 21. So the popularity of this Midwest Modified class seems to be growing here in Manitoba. 1 lap to green. Cars going around the track. Looks like they're back in order. Veered out in front by himself. 5.5 minutes on the countdown clock. Another major yellow would see that pretty much expire, so they need to race clean for the next 12 laps. They're going around turn 4, and we're gone. Paul Veert jumps out to a huge lead. The advantage of that Delaware restart, he's the first to hit the throttle. Cars spreading out all over. Great racing by Veert up front, but there's a nice battle brewing between the 4H, and it looks like it's the 10C a little further back. As they're coming around here, you can see them up front. There they are right there on your screen. Another great battle there also brewing. Grant Hall in 3rd spot in this race. He's neck and neck with that 10C of Cole Hoagland. A special shout out to Mrs. Hall, who's watching the broadcast tonight from Brandon. Hope you're enjoying it. 8 laps to go in this one. And we got cars spinning around. Oh, he's managed to hold on. Looks like we're going to keep going. That 10C has some problems, but he manages to hold on. Meanwhile, your leader in this race, it's that 88 car, Paul Veert, hot on his heels. It's the 32 of Eric Hoagland. Grant Hall in 3rd spot, Rick Hamill 4th, and Austin Hunter in 5th. Veert still holds on to that fastest time in this race, 20.258. Man, they've got some speed around this track. 5 laps to go for our leader. Another car hits the infield. Or is it a shortcut? That 99 car just squeezes himself back into the backstretch. Rick Hamill currently in 3rd spot. Grant Hall falls back to 4th, and we got a spinner on turn 4. That's going to cause a yellow. Or is it? He's not moving. So we're still racing. New leader in this one, Eric Hoagland, manages to get around Paul Veert. Veert now trying to make a play for it. They were going to call a yellow. I saw the flagman grab that yellow flag. With 2 laps to go, your leaders putting on a nice little race. That's the 32 of Eric Hogland and the 88 of Paul Veert. Veert tries for the inside. They're getting the white flag. That means 1 lap to go here at the Speedway. Interesting enough, though, lap traffic now in front of him. Who's it going to be? Veert goes to the inside, tries to get around. He can't. Moves for the far outside now. Paul Veert trying to find a way around our leader. Quarter of a lap left to go. And it looks like it's all Eric Hogland. He's your winner tonight. Paul Veert finishes up in second, Rick Hamill in third, Grant Hall in fourth, Austin Hunter in fifth, James Wall sixth, John Hittinga in seventh, Glenn Manning finishes up in eighth spot, Cole Hogland in ninth, and Jason Somack gets the 10th spot this evening. Fastest guy on the track tonight in the Midwest Modifieds is the 32 car you see in front of you, Eric Hogland. Best lap time was his 12th lap tonight with a 20.252. He was just a hair above Paul Veert tonight, and when it mattered most, he found that needed speed. What a great race this evening. Well, our leader and our winner of the race tonight, capturing that checkered flag, is going to make his way out for an interview with Darren Palin in just a few seconds. A great race evening here at Red River Co-op Speedway. What turned out to be a rough start to this Midwest Modified feature race turned out to be a nice finish between the 88 car and the 32. Rick Hamill, who's won a few times here at the Speedway, he did finish up third, and Grant Hall, who has been stellar here year after year, he finished up in fourth spot. Austin Hunter, another great racer here at the track, he was in fifth tonight, but the winner, holding that checkered flag, that's what matters most, was the 32 of Eric Hogland. Let's throw it down to Darren Palin now with our racing interview.
With a great run in the B Modified division, also sponsored by John Deere. And this thing is powered by a Ford, a 302 Ford underneath the hood. So all you Ford fans, you can celebrate. That is a Millennium chassis. It is built by Dustin Strand and Brian Strand in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Certainly working awful well here tonight for Eric Hogland in the 32 car. We'll give him a second to unstrap and get out of that car, and we're going to give him a warm round of applause after a super feature win. Eric Hogland in the 32, the Millennium chassis. How about it? There he is, Eric Hogland, your winner. All right, come on up here, Eric. Great run in the Midwest Modified division. Obviously, some awful tough runners here at Red River Co-op Speedway, but you got the job done in the Millennium chassis tonight.
Yeah, you know, coming into this race, we weren't really sure how to set up because one corner tacky, one corner dry slick, so it was going to be a little bit tough there, and right away Veert got out in front of us, but we got him caught up in lap traffic and got by him, so that's all she took.
Well, that car sure worked well. We had to keep it a little confusing for you guys coming up from south of the border. How you liking the racetrack, though?
I like it a lot. It's a lot different than anything we got back at home, so it's a good challenge.
All right, congratulations. Do we expect to see you tomorrow night?
Yep.
All right, how about it? Your winner tonight in the Midwest Modifieds, Eric Hogland, and all of our young Red River Co-op Speedway fans, our junior fans, presenting the trophy on behalf of Piston Ring. We're going to bring you the A Modified feature lineup momentarily right here at Red River Co-op Speedway.
For more great videos on racing, check out the Manitoba Racing Network at www.manitobaracing.network.com.